We're going to find the minimum and maximum values for the cosine of 3x. So let's remember a few things. Let's remember that a in this case is equal to 2, and so the absolute value of 2 will give us the amplitude, which is just 2. Okay, so we have an amplitude of 2. Also, the period is given by 2 pi over b, where b in this case is 3. Okay, so now to do this, you need to graph it. Okay, so put down your axes. We know the amplitude goes from 2 is 2. So we'll put in 2 and negative 2. Okay. And then we'll draw 2 cycles of it. So this is cosine. It hasn't been shifted left or right. So it will start at 0 and end at the end of its period. So we'll just make some mark there and say that's where the ending point will be. And now instead of ending at 2 pi, it ends at 2 pi over 3. Okay. So then we need to know what half of that is. And so it's just a simple matter of multiplying 1/2 of 2 pi over 3. The 2's will cancel and leave us just with pi over 3. Okay? So that's this point here. And then we need to know where half of that is. So again, 1/2 of pi over 3 is equal to pi over 6. So this is pi over 6. Then we need to know this one as well. And for this one, we can just count. 1 pi over 3, or 1 pi over 6, 2 pi's over 6. This is 3 pi's over 6, which just reduces to 1/2. Okay? And let's do this in the opposite direction as well so we can see it happen. So this is negative pi over 3. This is negative pi over 6. And this is negative pi over 2. Okay. Now we can just draw in what cosine looks like. Cosine starts up top, it ends up top. Halfway in between it valleys, and halfway in between those are the zeros. So this is one cycle of the cosine, 2 times the cosine of 3x. And of course it will keep going. The ordered pair here is the x value, 2 pi over 3, and the y value is 2. Okay. This is the point pi over 3, and the y value here is negative 2. Okay. This is the point 0, comma 2. And we can put in another cycle. Starts and ends up top, halfway in between at valleys, and halfway in between those are at 0. Okay. So this is just 2 cycles of it, and it will keep going. Right? But you can see that we have the maximum values here. And this is the point negative 2 pi over 3, comma 2. Okay. So that 2 value keeps repeating. We have some minimum values here and here. This is the point negative pi over 3, comma negative 2. Okay. So the blues are mins, and the reds are maxes. Okay. So what we are asked to do is we are asked to find the maxes where it is x is greater than, not equal to 0. So here's a max, but x is negative, so we'll get rid of that. Here's a max, but x is equal to 0, so that's not the one they're looking for, and this is the one we're looking for. And you use the same logic for the mins. The mins need to be where x is greater than or equal to 0. Here the x value is negative, so that's not the one you're looking for. They're looking for this one.